Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, celebrate my 50th vid on this channel. 50 reasons why the WWE PG era sucks. Number 1, John Cena, of course. We used to have great wrestling. Then every night Cena was winning. That's, cheat. Cena destroyed fucking wrestling. He ruined other wrestlers, made everything shitty. Number 2, they sold out and they tried to erase their past, acting like the Attitude Era never happened, acting like Cena's the best of all time, taking down Attitude vids on YouTube. Very lame. The matches became watered down. Very simple wrestling, slow wrestling with rest holds. They killed individuality of the wrestlers by making them all do the same style. Basically, they each have 5 moves of doom. They banned chair shots to the head, which was a big, cool part of wrestling. They started banning moves, not just the pile drivers, but choking wrestlers, The old choke, you can't even do that. Lots of good wrestling moves that they banned. Everything that looks dangerous. Everything that requires talent, basically. They toned down the storylines. We had good, complex, funny storylines with lots of big things happening. Now it's just plain stories. He fights him and that's it. They ran out of stars. Ain't nobody left, motherfuckers. Number 8, they started holding back and burying talent. That whole glass ceiling. As soon as a wrestler gets close to Cena, they destroy him, or they use the wrestler to put Cena over. Instead of having great wrestlers that can bloom and become stars. Number 9, Vince McMahon stopped showing up on TV. McMahon was great on TV. He was a big part of wrestling. Him not showing up made the show fucking suck. Number 10, they started rehashing old storylines, making cheap, dumb versions of old storylines, acting like their past never existed. No blood, no more big stunts. They stopped using the divas properly. SmackDown became irrelevant. When's the last time we had something happen on SmackDown? Been fucking years. They stopped catering to adults and it became PG and family friendly. And then wrestling died, motherfuckers. They became less aggressive. It's not, it doesn't look real anymore. It's all fucking phony looking and it's too friendly. They need, people busting some heads in that fucking ring. Not just guys with mustaches dancing and looking like, jokes, like Heath Slater matches or something. Just looks like fucking corny crap, not real aggressive wrestling. They stopped listening to the fans. They don't give us what we want. Apparently now, they tell us what we want, They deny the shit that fans cheer in the arena is pretty fucking sad. They stopped being funny. They replaced comedy with dancing and bad singing. Number 19, the Muppets. It's not just a one-time thing. They had the Muppets several times. They do internet shows with the Muppets. Give it up, we're not 5 years old, for fuck's sakes. WrestleMania became cheap in the PG era. Hornswoggle, lots of bad Hornswoggle stuff, killing the Cruiserweight belt, doing garbage storylines that he was the son of McMahon. What the fuck were they thinking, making us watch this garbage with Hornswoggle. The promos became cheap, very fucking cheap, straight to the point. It sounds all rehearsed now. They don't just freestyle it like they used to. No more groups like the NWO. They have the Shield there this past year, but you know, it's not a cool group like DX or NWO. We haven't had nothing good like that. No more Jim Ross. You know, Jim Ross again, like McMahon, he was a big part of the show. Losing Jim Ross makes it suck, especially when the commentary fucking sucks. Too many G-rated jobbers, Santino, Cali, El Matadors, all of that, way too much of this shit. We're not in the 80s anymore, and the gimmicks from the 80s were done by guys that were great wrestlers, guys with charisma. Putting shit gimmicks on jobbers isn't going to be fun or entertaining for anyone. Triple H fucking hogging the spotlight in the PG era. He became in charge, you know, and that's gonna kill wrestling even more. He's not gonna be a magician like McMahon that can make things happen. They killed CM Punk in the PG era. It became a kids show. For a while they were only filming kids, you know. Saturday morning slam, Cena telling the fans that they were all 9 years old and shit. Very sickening. They cooled off on that shit. They're a bit more adultish recently, but for a while they wanted to become a kid show. Number 29, Sheamus. What a boring fuck. Super boring, cheesy. I liked him at first as a heel. Then he became fucking boring. Just an Irish Cena that failed at being funny, and his matches were boring. They started using cheap music, motherfuckers. Heavy metal, and you know, that was a big part of wrestling too. Good songs, not just garbage. Undertaker stopped wrestling full time, which makes the product suck. They killed the Nexus, motherfuckers. Number 33, the pay-per-view format with TLC, Hell in the Cell, WWE Tag Team, WWE Fatal 4-Way. You know, cheap pay-per-views, and the matches aren't even hardcore or nothing. What's the point, fuck? They buried Daniel Bryan. Number 35, no more good gimmicks. No more guys that have charisma like Ric Flair and shit like this. They're all plain, boring guys with cheap names. Number 37, lots of jobbers became champs. Guys that didn't deserve it because they had 2 belts there. Which leads to 38, the titles don't mean shit anymore because too many garbage guys became champion. 39, there's nothing innovative now. The new thing they've had in the last 10 years is the WWE app. There's no new matches, fuck all. Number 40, they stopped trying. They used to try to put on the best show that they could every night. That's what it was. Now it's just garbage and they don't try. Not at all. 41, they started censoring fans in the Attitude Era, taking away signs, t-shirts, all of that shit. 42, they started blaming the fans in the arenas when they would put on bad pay-per-views. 43, the 3-hour Raws, which killed Raw. It was already cheap as fuck. They add on another hour of bullshit. 44, Randy Orton. I just find them very boring, especially the whole snake shit during the PG era. How sad. Number 45, no more shock value, no more edginess. You're not surprised anymore. There's not like a holy shit, you know. It's just plain. 46, Pee Wee Herman was there, people, come on. The backstage segments are about hamburgers and pizzas and shit like this now. Them promoting products. You don't get good shit backstage. Fuck off. Number 48, Linda McMahon. Number 49, WWE trying to become mainstream. You know, with children's movies and family movies on ABC and appearing with kids' cartoons. What a fucking joke. And number 50, the fans became fucking losers. Straight up, a bunch of guys crying for Cena, stuff like this. Fans used to be cool. Wrestling fans used to be funny and badass and stuff. We all had a good time. Now it's just people crying, being bitches, masturbating to Dolph Ziggler, shit like this. The fuck happened to the fans? What the fuck happened to wrestling? The PG era fucking sucks. Until next time.